Hello everyone, this is Adam for RealHomeRecording.com. In this video, I'm reviewing the Electro-Voice ND767A handheld dynamic microphone, wired microphone. I'm recording with this mic. Now it has a supercardioid pickup pattern, so actually I should probably hold it like this. It's got a supercardioid pickup pattern, meaning as soon as I turn it this way, it starts rejecting whatever's there. If I turn it all the way around, it's really rejecting, and I'll flip it back like that. And this is actually a good thing because this is made for the stage. I did live sound just a few times in my life, and the very first time I did sound, it was for a metal band that was on a tiny stage, and that presents a problem with feedback. The venue had an SM58, a Shure SM58, which is a great microphone, but it has a cardioid pickup pattern, and on a small stage with a bunch of electric guitars and other microphones picking up every other thing in the world, not a good thing. So, had a bunch of feedback issues during sound check. I popped this baby in. Sorry for the bang bang, but anyway. I popped this baby in. I brought it along with me. I brought all my gear along with me, and this did it. It not only did it make the feedback stop, I also didn't have to put my gain up as much, which on that at that venue's mixer, they weren't using the greatest of preamps. Despite the loud singing, some preamps just don't have the gain. And this microphone puts out a hotter signal than the Shure SM58, which is I wouldn't call it the gold standard, but it is the standard stage mic. So that's why I'm comparing it to this one. It's also a mic that I own myself. It's a great microphone. I recommend it because it's bulletproof. If you drop it, it'll still work. If you drop it again, it'll still work. If you drop it 1,000 times, it'll still work. So yeah. Anyway. You're hearing the audio quality of this microphone unchanged. I'm not even going to compress this video or EQ this video so you can hear what this actually sounds like in a clean path. I'll just maximize the volume, but that's about it. I like this microphone. I use this microphone for recording events when I do event video. When I use this microphone in pretty much every video when I was shooting at the AES convention. So if you want to hear those interviews, that's the mic I'm using. I was using this windscreen because I think that this microphone does have pop issues, just like pretty much every mic I know of. So putting this windscreen on, which by the way is a Shure SM58 windscreen, but it fits snugly on there like that, and the pops get minimized. So I tend to always have this on there. I wish it were black, but that's all they had at the time, and maybe one day I'll replace it with a black windscreen. But this is cool. So I'll take that off. It does untwist like this, and on camera right now I'll show you what it looks like outside when I was doing earlier product shots. And there's the diaphragm. I would not recommend touching that. I would not recommend using this. Basically just remove the grill to clean it, because after a few uses, these windscreens tend to get a lot of spittle inside of them. So anyway, this mic comes obviously with the microphone. It comes with a printed manual. It comes with a little clip case like so. And the clip that you've seen in the earlier product shots is not the proper clip. This microphone was lent out to someone, and they lost my mic clip. But this Sennheiser one works okay with it, so that's what they gave me, and I haven't replaced the mic clip yet because it's $20 that I just don't feel like spending, as you all I'm sure can sympathize with me on that one. So anyway, the ND767A, which I always, every time I say the model name, I always think of an airplane. I like it. I think this mic sounds condenser-like. The best thing I can compare it to that I've used is a Heil PR35, which I like better than this microphone, but this microphone's cheaper than a Heil PR35. And the Heil mic also has the same popping issues. I think it sounds a little bit too bright in a way, a little bit too sibilant in a way, but nothing that you can't fix in post, I guess. But yeah, this microphone is pretty cool. It's the only issue I really had with it from the get-go is this. They call it the warm grip. It's a piece of, I don't even know what this material is, but it goes over the actual metal encasing. And what tends to happen is when you plug an XLR mic in, it has this little I don't even know. Let's just call it the connector. I don't even this silver piece right here. Well, it's pretty essential that has an area to go into. And the problem that I had when I first got this mic was I couldn't get my XLR cable into it because I had to twist the warm grip around. So I had to hold the mic like this and twist it. Luckily, it moved without an issue, and I got my mic cable in, but I will say this microphone does not work with all mic cables for some reason. You gotta have a decent mic cable a lot of times, or Neutrik connectors tend to not have an issue with it, but on some of my cheaper mic cables, for some reason that little doohickey just does not clamp correctly. So anyway, besides that, I like this mic. I use it a lot. Like I said, I use it for my event videography. I use it for on stage. To me, I don't really use it in the studio so much, but I use it for outdoor events, and it works extremely well. Like I said, it has a hotter output than a lot of dynamic microphones, and that alone cannot be understated, because you have less noise in your signal and you have to do less EQing. I find that this microphone is clearer than a lot of dynamics, and that means less mud, and that means less me having to EQ that mud out of the signal. So again, you're hearing this clear, pure signal throughout this video. I didn't EQ it at all, so you can hear what it sounds like. This mic probably sounds good on a guitar amp as well. It's about $130 street price. I like it. Test it out for yourself if you can. If you're in the market for a good handheld stage mic, I definitely recommend at least trying it out and seeing how it works for you. This has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com. Oh, one thing I forgot to do before I forget. One issue with a lot of stage mics is handling noise. So let's test that out right now. By the way, this isn't the greatest of mic cables either. So if there wasn't a lot of handling noise, this thing is ace. Yeah! Yeah! I stand. Oh, I can't. I'm doing it again. I'm trying to sing a song, and I can't sing a song without copyright infringement. Anyway, that's it. Test done.